everyone, and welcome. We've got a special one for you, as tonight's action is part of the NBA Cup. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Shorter rotation player, next man up mentality, though. It does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now, we'll see how they overcome it.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward. And for San Diego, Michael Porter out there with Keegan Murray. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's O'Neal in at the 5. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Gordon outside. Denver moving it around. Watson passes to Gordon. Great D that time from Murray. Here's Porter. Count it.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
Now here's Brown. Really had his troubles in that loss to Dallas. He just couldn't find his rhythm. Jokic with a screen on Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Gordon can't hit. And it's Monk with the ball for San Diego. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Now here's O'Neal. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And his presence was certainly felt on defense. Blocked 3 shots and changed countless others.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? So it's Denver now, following the score by San Diego. Murray passes to Jokic. 14 feet away, and that's good. Off the glass that time.
Jokic showing his mid-range talent this time. Dynamic with the ball all over the floor.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. San Diego's head coach and I got a chance to talk. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Brian, back over to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Murray. Jokic, he's open. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Jokic has got his second basket of the night.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball. He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
Porter, the pass to O'Neal. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Murray against Schroeder. Inside. Here's Watson. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, it's good to see Murray looking to get others involved, seeking out his teammates, especially in the screen and roll set.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Guys, by many accounts, the Denver Nuggets had one of the better summers of any team, fortifying their depth and acquiring Cam Johnson from the Nets. In their chase for another title, they seem to have taken steps in the right direction.
They're all in. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Brown, shot is good.
One of the things you like about Brown is that he's just got a good feel for how to play and how to get his offense going from a variety of spots.
Now here's Schroeder. No points so far. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area.
Hey, Dennis Schroeder.
Down on a much taller defender.
Screen by Gordon. From 13. And the dunk by Jokic.
Using that huge body down low, Jokic racking up some hustle points.
Schroeder passes to Monk. Back to Porter. Gordon with a steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And there's the rejection.
Nice timing on that rejection from Shaq, demonstrating why. You got to take him seriously as a defensive player when he's lurking near the bucket inside.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Here's Brown, following the score by San Diego. Pass to Gordon. Now here's Brown. Jokic with a screen on Monk. Here's Brown. Deflected. They kick it out to Murray. The shot is good on the assist.
Oh, that was a great pass by Jokic.
Murray's got 5 points.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Screen by O'Neal. Here's Porter. And he's going to the line for 2. The officials.
This is the biggest man Shaq has played against since Zubac.
Grant, this season seems to be off to a strong start. Teams are
Jokic right now is showing that he can somewhat hang in there physically with O'Neal right now. We'll see if he can keep doing as the game goes along, the fatigue sets in.
Right away, the moment.
And you know how Shaq is, man. Shaq, that first quarter, yeah, you want to bang with him. Second quarter, okay. Third quarter, fourth quarter, you don't want no parts of him.
And he can't get the first one.
He's over 7 feet tall and well north of 300 lbs. Shaq is a mountain of a man and as unique a big guy as we've had in the league in its history. But I think what makes him so special, he moves extremely well at that size.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. For 3, Gordon. The rebound, San Diego. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver.
Yes, the first of 4 meetings between the teams. They should be quite familiar with one another by the end of it.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Now here's Brown. Jokic the screen from outside the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. Porter from outside. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got rebound number 7 tonight. To the paint. Here's Murray. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Schroeder.
And Murray not afraid now of anybody. In fact, he welcomes getting fouled on the way up.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Jaric checks in for San Diego. Schroeder with it. Outside Porter. 4-3. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down. Because after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Now here's Brown. Back to Murray. Gordon outside. This one for 3. The rebound, San Diego.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Out to Schroeder. Back to O'Neal. Jaric right side. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Jaric knows he has the touch needed to capitalize inside.
Outside Brown. Back to Murray. Down low. Jokic. Tipped. Jaric, high post. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Mario Saric, come on, brother.
So far.
What else do you need? A hot dog bun? Jesus is right there for you. Make that layup.
Outside Porter. Brown against Monk. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Monk. Here's Schroeder. There's the 3. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Out of bounds. It'll be San Diego's ball. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Banton comes in for Murray. Now here's Saric. Pass to O'Neal. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice inside passing by Saric to Shaq, man. That was nice. That was very no room for error on that pass by Saric, man.
Get that ball inside time after time.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Murray's checked in for San Diego. Ellis comes in for Monk. And then for Denver, Najee. He's checked in for Jokic. Holmes comes in.
Jokic with 9 rebounds already, besting Shaq. Shaq only got 5 points.
Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Such confidence as a passer.
I've always said that Shaquille O'Neal is not the rebounder people make him out to be. He's not a bad one, but he's not a great one either. What he is he gets big rebounds in big games.
Right side O'Neal.
But you would never list him with the list of the greatest rebounders of all time, like a Barkley or a Rodman. You would think he would be, but he's not.
No good off the front rim. Denver has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Here's Banton. He's scoreless. Takes the 3. The rebound, San Diego. Saric outside. Pass to O'Neal. From behind the arc. And Schroeder with the 3. Schroeder's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Schroeder has worked to become a proficient shooter off the catch. You know, that was not a strength of his coming into the league.
Outside Johnson. The 3 is up. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Back to Schroeder. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter here. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass on the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Outside Schroeder. The drive by Murray. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Pickett passes to Najee. Now here's Holmes. Here's Pickett. Nails it from 3. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Murray. From downtown. The shot misses.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
And passes to Holmes. Here's O'Neal. Covered by Johnson. It's stolen by Johnson. To the inside. Here's Holmes. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Now it's a 4-point Denver lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pass to O'Neal. Up top, Ellis. Good ball movement here by San Diego. And he gets it back. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Schroeder passes to O'Neal. Now Saric. 4 on the clock. Here's Ellis. And here's Schroeder outside. Rebounded by Johnson. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 4. quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on,
I've got some decisions to make here. Slide Ellis down on the point guard position. I guess we'll come in with I think we're going to need some defensive guys in this game. We'll come back in with Malik Monk. Murray's out. We'll bring back in Porter Jr. Slide Sharridge up and bring in Marcus Bagley III and give Shaquille O'Neal a rest on the bench because he's gassed. Big Diesel's already gassed. Already. Oh, boy, that's Shaq, man. Got to get in shape. Man.
What have you guys seen from Denver?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves deliver.
And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
On the court right now for the Nuggets, we've got Delano Banton. Johnson is out there with Ignaji. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Tyson in at the small forward position. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Hey, the Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nicola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Back over to you, Brian.
They're good with him.
And Michael Porter's going to take over. I don't think this cat Tyson that's trying to guard him can hold him.
Getting good looks inside.
Playing 2-3 zone now. Trying to hide the back, bad man-to-man coverage. And forcing in some shots like that.
San Diego shooting efficiently, 50%.
Post up, Porter.
Pass to Bagley.
There it is.
Porter.
No double team. Go to work. Go to work. Go to work, Mike.
This is what Porter Jr. does. I mean, he has this unique ability and effortless way of just taking over game.
Johnson with it. He's picked up by Ellis. Johnson on the wing. And Keon Ellis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Pickett, he's checked in for Tyson.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets, number 24, Jalen Pickett.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Najee, good.
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Ellis passes to Porter. Now Monk fires the three. Rebounded by Johnson. Tries it from 16. Pickett can't hit. San Diego has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Bagley down low. Covered by Johnson. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. The Nuggets third.
Boy, they do an excellent job offensively. Most of the season last year, they were really in sync. A nice flow and rhythm to their offensive game. But anytime you score the points they did, it's about unselfishness and trusting each other.
Johnson with it. He's picked up by Ellis. And he jams it home with authority.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Ellis passes to Porter. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
For San Diego, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Ellis right side. Monk passes to Porter. Hits the trifecta.
Michael Porter Jr. shooting the lights out right now. 15 points here in the first half.
Second quarter for him.
Pass to Najee. Here's Pickett. Here's Benton. Off target with the three. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Ellis outside. Now here's Bagley. Good ball movement here by San Diego. Saric finds Monk. And here's Porter. Off target from outside. Here's Benton. Still no points. Johnson for three. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Now here's Ellis. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Outside Monk. Saric outside. Shot clock at 5. And there's the shot clock violation.
Good defense. Good defense.
O'Neal.
I thought Saric had him, man. He stepped up on that possession.
For the Nuggets. Denver's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. And here's the fast break. Here's O'Neal. Rebounded by Denver.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
The big man, Jokic.
Really hard to move Jokic.
Jokic showing more skill than Shaq that time.
San Diego trails by 4. Pass to O'Neal. It's good. And he drew contact.
Shaq comes right back.
So he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. San Diego.
Now, the problem that you really face with Shaquille O'Neal is, can you stay out of foul trouble long enough to even make some kind of a force against him offensively with your center? Because the history with Shaq is he gets your best center in foul trouble, so even if he's a good player, he's not on the floor to be a good player. We'll see what happens here.
And the free throw, no good. And with most NBA defenses bringing help from that weak side corner, that opens up offenses for the weak side crash, Clark.
Yep, if I was still playing BA, I would make way on that offensive glass board, wreaking havoc on the boards. Extra opportunities aplenty the way the game is played now.
For San Diego, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Porter. And the bucket counts.
Michael Porter Jr. stepping up. I tell you one thing, in the Michael Jordan series I did, he never played this well. Remember, he was on the Jordan series, he was drafted to be the second best player as 85 overall under the rules that we govern under my series. He never played this well in that series. So Shaq is definitely getting a better version of Michael Porter than what Michael Jordan had. But that's another story. Check that out on my playlist on my channel if you want to know what that story. But anyway, you got something going on here.
That's good from Porter.
And Porter Jr. is a gifted scorer. I mean, one who possesses really good size and length that makes it hard for defenses to reel him in.
Now here's Murray. Last game he had 34 points. Screen by Watson.
And also, too, the foul on Jokic. So it was 2 quick fouls on Jokic. He has to sit. One was on Shaq, and then Porter got the other one.
Ellis with a rebound.
So more to my point, Jokic is out of the game. Now Shaq basically has no peer. And oh my God, they got Jamal Murray guarding Shaq in the post. Barbecue chicken. Don't even pass it. Don't even pass it. Barbecue chicken.
This is how Shaq is inside.
Holy crap. No, I wasn't Jamal Murray. It was somebody else. I thought it was Jamal Murray. But either way, he's too small.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. And following this one, they'll take on the Timberwolves in Minnesota. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Left block shot on the way. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
No defense going to stop that. I mean, at times, Murray is
we got a good one going here.
Great range and a quick
Jokic is coming back, it looks like. Is that Jokic in the back? After he took up the 2 fouls, coming back that fast. Oh, my God.
Here's O'Neal. Rebounded by Denver.
Wow, Shaq missing a little push shot.
Guys who have springs for feet. Aaron Gordon's one of them.
Yeah, when people think of Aaron Gordon, I think they attach him to the dunk contest. I mean, he's so uber athletic. I mean, he put on a few amazing performances in that event in the past. But to the surprise of many, he actually didn't win the dunk contest, but he's become a really good all-around player.
Now here's O'Neal. He's got 12. And Watson with the help. That shot is good by O'Neal.
Looks like we're starting to
see they're playing off Shaq. See, let me go ahead and give it, guys. The reason why Shaq's having a little problem here in the post initially on that possession, they're playing off Shaq. So he can't get that initial contact that he's looking for. See, watch this, because he knows this guy, he's smart. He knows he can't bang with Shaq. So he's not going to go there and try to get contact. He's going to play off and wait for Shaq to come to him. And that'll throw Shaq's timing off a little bit, which it does. So what do? You kick it back out, you repost a little deeper. Now he has to, because he backs off now, he's too close. Now here comes the double team, and at this point, it's just too late. Just too much diesel. Too much diesel, and not enough size to deal with it.
Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And here's Gordon from the arc. The rebound, San Diego. O'Neal's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Porter. They get it again. Outside Monk. Pass to Porter. San Diego needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Just couldn't get into that offense quick enough. The chemistry still isn't good with this team yet.
And Hayes is
it really showed up in that game against OKC. We really never had the offense working against OKC. They were picking off so many passes, it was ridiculous. But OKC's a great defense, though, but still.
Outside Johnson.
This offense is still trying to find itself.
2 points. That one goes. Johnson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Outside Porter. Pass to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Now here's Monk. Outside Bagley. And he starts out with a miss in this one.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Bagley against Gordon. And it's Hayes. That time on the assist by Gordon. And it's a 3-point Denver lead.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Let's go ahead and get the triangle offense established there. See, I wish the one thing I like about 2K, they don't allow you to save your freelance sets. So you gotta set them every game. I know it's a sword, but it's a small little things that help the gameplay be a lot smoother. I wish they would just let you save your freelance sets, because each of these teams have a specific style that they should cater to. We're gonna run triangle now.
And here's Ellis. No points yet. Porter the pass to O'Neal. Johnson with a double team. Outside for Porter. For 3. Here's O'Neal. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
We're going to run a triangle offense to try to get Shaq deeper in the post, because he's not getting attempts. He keeps trying to post up out high. We don't need that. We need him down low, deep in the post for his post attempts. That'll help make those double teams a lot harder for those guys to get to. Because Shaq doesn't have Will Chamberlain's ability to fade away off the low block or Kareem sky hook or to say anything on Olajuwon's footwork to get Shaq. So Shaq has to get the ball around 2 feet from the basket. Otherwise,
Denver in the lead.
You have a better chance of defending him.
To the middle. Gordon, the pass to Watson. There's the screen by Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Watson missing. San Diego has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Ellis, good. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 7. And he lobs it up. And Gordon with the big finish.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Ellis passes to Monk.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Porter. Outside Bagley. To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well,
See, that's what I'm talking about. You want Shaq deep in the post on those catches so he can go straight up and do what he does best. Dunk the ever-looking hell out of it.
Outside Brown. A minute 31 left to play in the first half. Outside Johnson. Shot is up. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds.
Wait.
The Nuggets will retain
The Diesel getting out defending the three-point line. He wants this win. Remember, they lost their last two games in a row. One to Isiah Thomas's Bad Boys. The second one was to OKC, where they had 3 turnovers late that blew the game.
No good on the quick 3. Ellis outside. Pass to Monk. O'Neal inside. Defended by Gordon. Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a 3-point play.
Like whenever this big man gets fancy,
Without Jokic in there, they don't have anybody to have. I'm not even sure Jokic can stop this, but there's no chance that Aaron Gordon's going to do it. I mean, he doesn't have that kind of strength. That's a big man. Aaron Gordon's a big man, but this is Shaq Diesel we're talking about in 2001. Like, come on. That's 235 pounds of man.
Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Brown.
Shaquille.
Still Denver's ball.
Woo! The
It's
Diesel.
time to take a glance again at that superb block.
close games often come down to who
Marcus Bagley, though, getting back. Respect that, too. He held it back and sent it back to your boy. Send it back to your boy Diesel.
.103 left to play in the second quarter. Back to Watson. Pass to Johnson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That was all ball. Bullshit. Challenging that.
Not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his...
How do you call? How was that a foul when he just went up straight up and blocked it?
And even with the coach's challenge in place,
the previous play is under review.
Even after the video review,
there's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So
there you go.
Evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to
and it wasn't the bucket I cared about. It's the foul on Shaq that you don't want. You know what I mean?
Nobody likes to say they got it wrong.
But it ain't the bucket. It's the foul that you don't want.
Now here's Porter.
You should get Shaq here on a rim run here.
Pass to Bagley.
Oh, never mind. We got it. Too little.
Bagley's got
See, they're getting matched up with some bad matchups, man, in the post.
Got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field.
Watch out for my man over here, Gordon, for the 3. Gordon's become a very deadly three-point shooter now, man.
Back to Brown.
3 seconds. 3-second violation, man. Come on now.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Screen by O'Neal. Ellis passes to O'Neal. And he rises up and jams it down. Cam Johnson on the receiving end.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge.
I tell you, that Shaq pick and roll, if you get it just right, man, it's like trying to get past Mount Vesuvius. Yeah, if you know your history, you don't have a Mount Vesuvius. Man, unavoidable destruction. Just ask Pompey. But man, got a good game going here, even though with Jokic on the bench in foul trouble. We'll see what happens here in the second half.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the Denver Nuggets.
Man, look at Jokic. He got 8 points and 9 boards already and only played like, what, 4 or 5 minutes?
They're doing some other
crazy.
things well, but not that.
You know what I'm looking at? Free throw disparity. That's a difference in the game. All right, and now let's talk about that first half in the paint where two centers are really battling it out.
Jokic only played like about 5 minutes, guys, and did all that.
Fashion brawl down low.
5 minutes. Only had, so you got to think he'd probably be right there with Shaq on points if he played just as many minutes.
Guys are enjoying it as well.
Yeah, it's not chippy, but it's pure competitive fire.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. San Diego leading by 5. Murray out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Malik Monk. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And it's O'Neal in at the 5. Porter, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
Just like him and Kobe used to do.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. On the court for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the small forward position.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Monk. No made baskets yet. Here's Porter. And it goes.
Michael Porter is playing out of his mind tonight. What a performance. 20 points, I believe. Yo, he got 22 points. He's got more points than Shaq. He is doing his Kobe impersonation tonight. He did the same thing in OKC, even though they lost that game. Michael Porter drafted to be the second best player on his team. 85 overall at the time of the draft. Living up to it.
Played just over a minute here in the third. Jokic the screen. Murray from outside. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Offensive rebound. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. O'Neal's got 24 points.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness to slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 5. On the wing, Murray. Over Gordon. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Brown passes to Gordon, and Gordon with the big finish.
And this is Gordon's sweet spot. An awesome dunker who loves getting in tight and wrecking the rim.
Up and in on the layup. 26 points for him.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Back to Murray. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
San Diego leading by 6. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Left side O'Neal. Over Jokic. And he got the whistle on the way up.
4 fouls on Jokic, man. Shaq has got this boy in the penitentiary. He can't stay on the floor.
Shaq can bully you, but he doesn't have to.
He can't stay on the floor. He don't have to do nothing with Shaq.
To get it done in other ways, too.
As soon as he get it going, here come a foul. Like, Shaq's theory is true, man. Shaq always says, like, all these skilled centers are skilled, but will they be on the floor long enough to do anything about it? And right now we're seeing it, man. Jokic on the bench. Can't stay on the floor.
Good on the second one. Nuggets trail by 7. And David Adelman wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
And they were the best team in the league on the break. Nobody scored more points in transition than they did. The up-tempo game was their calling card.
And those assist numbers from last season tell the whole story. This team played the most unselfish basketball in the league. Now here's Murray. He's got 13. Yes! Murray muscling it in. San Diego leading by 5. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Porter finds Murray. Back to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Brown with a steal. Down low. Here's Murray. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take.
I'm surprised they ain't called 3 seconds on that one.
Maybe not the
they bailed him out, man.
Jamal Murray's probably the best player never named an All-Star.
Yeah, interesting. It's kind of like being the last player or the best player not to win a major in golf. I mean, he is a devastating, lethal scorer and a really good passer, too. And he's been right there on the cusp. I think it speaks more to the strength and quality of talent in the West.
Man, Shaq's gas, man. He's 68%. About to bring Charlotte in here in a moment.
Caliber player for sure.
Ellis has checked in for Monk. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A. His playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Triangle offense, Shaquille O'Neal. Phil Jackson is a genius.
My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Murray. He's got 17, and the bucket is good.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside Murray. Clock at 6. There's the triple. Here's O'Neal, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Big game for the big guy so far. Shaq really asserting himself on the offensive end.
Nuggets trail by 5. Gordon outside. Up top, Johnson. Denver moving it around. Gordon outside. Outside Brown. Puts up a 3. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Ellis. Murray finds Porter. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. And now a 7-point San Diego lead.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Why is Michael Porter Jr. looking like Kobe? Not playing like Kobe, but he's putting up Kobe Bryant numbers that when he played with Shaq. It's crazy.
Outside Watson. 3-pointer. Drops in the 3.
It's like Shaq and Kobe out here, just not Kobe.
Good read from Murray right there, getting it out to the shooter.
Now Schroeder. He's got 5. Here's Porter. Brown grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 4. Pass to Johnson. And he banks in the layup. 9 points in the game.
You don't necessarily count on Brown for ball movement, but he's an unselfish player, and if he sees you open, you better be ready for it.
Here's Schroeder. Great D that time from Murray.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
And Keon Ellis gets the whistle that time. That'll be a... Second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And San Diego calls time here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. Number 5, the Nuggets.
I guess time will tell if they can repeat that level of success from a year ago when they were one of the best long-distance shooting teams in the league.
Gordon, the pass to Watson. And here's Murray. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's Watson. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. For San Diego, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Šarić finds Murray. Now here's Ellis, defended by Murray. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Murray on the attack. Here's Brown, and it's all tied up. Brown's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Plays like that epitomize Christian Brown. I mean, he's a high-effort player who never gives in or gives up.
Here's Clifford. Ellis outside. Launches a 3. Sinks the tray. Ellis has got 5 now.
You know, they've got to make him earn those 3s. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Nuggets trail by 3. Outside Watson. Back to Murray. Knocked away. It's stolen by Ellis. Here's Eubanks, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Eubanks, he's got his first 2 points. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Outside Watson. Who poked away. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Ellis, pass to Eubanks. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Murray. He's guarded by Ellis. And here's Gordon. Here's Johnson. Got a hand on it. Ellis outside. Pass to Eubanks. On the wing, Murray. Defended by Watson. A shot by Eubanks, no good. Nuggets trail by 5. Here's Murray. To the paint. 6 to shoot. And again, it's Denver missing. San Diego leading by 5. Murray passes to Ellis. Back to Murray. Šarić outside. Ellis outside. Back to Šarić. Shoots over Brown. Rebounded by Denver. Shards brings the double team. Pass to Gordon. Eubanks with it. Checked by Gordon. On the wing, Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Good ball movement here by San Diego. Eubanks the screen. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Brown. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Oh, Murray getting it done in tight.
Well, you don't like to see Murray get on this kind of a roll if you're
Tug of war right here with the two superstars on the bench.
Once he gets going, it's hard to slow him down.
Ellis outside to the middle. Eubanks. And he lays it up and in. Eubanks, he's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball.
Man, both of these teams right here fighting tooth and nail.
So David Adams decided to call
two superstar centers on the bench. One rest and one in foul trouble. I know one thing. Jokic is going to be well rested for the fourth quarter. Only question is, can he stay out of foul trouble? They might want to think about not even putting Jokic on Shaq. They just just we can get back on the offensive end. But then again, you do that, who's gonna guard Shaq? You're gonna have to double team, and that's when the three-pointers start.
For San Diego, McDermott comes in for Murray, and it's Dennis Schroeder in for Ellis. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Jones, he's checked in for Watson. Najee comes in for Gordon. Banton, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Pickett in for Jamal Murray. Here's Pickett. Johnson passes to Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Nuggets trail by 5. Pass to Banton. Back to Johnson. The three is up. The rebound, San Diego. Shards has got 4 rebounds now. Schroeder with it. He has 7. Shards outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to McDermott. Beyond the arc. Jones grabs the board. Here's Pickett. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Pickett's got 5 now.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Eubanks. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. San Diego on top. They're up by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you got a big guy that can pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Murray. Malik Monk is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Drew Eubanks. And it's Bagley in at the 4. Murray against Schroeder. To tie it up. A rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Schroeder. Eubanks, the pass to Murray. Schroeder against Murray. Shot's good by Schroeder. And San Diego leads by 5.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Pass to Najee. Here's Murray. Jacks up a 3. There's Murray with the triple.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Outside Schroeder. It's Monk on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got...
That elevator play is hard to stop, bro. Let me show you how this works. This is when I went deep in the bag to find this play. Specifically for this team. Look, first off, you got an automatic isolation play over here. That's the beauty of it. It gives you an automatic ISO going to the left. So say if you got a guard with an advantage, you got a clear driving lane, the baseline going to the left. But if that's not there, you also have pick and roll out high, and you have a man flaring to the dead corner over here for the 3. So you get the penetration. If you get that advantage, you can see there could be a crease depending on how that defender's playing, and you could get a crease for a driving lane. If it's not there, you know you're going to get this guy coming open free off of this double staggered screen, wide open. It's just a matter, can he hit it? So you got 3 things you can do off of this one freaking play, and it's beautiful. It's called Elevator 14, I believe. And, yeah, it's a beautiful play in my opinion. Because look at that. You got all those things going on at once. It's beautiful.
3 assists tonight.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Pass to Najee. The rebound, San Diego. Eubanks, he's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Murray finds Bagley. Banked it in off the glass. And now a 7-point San Diego lead.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Najee. Now here's Johnson. And another 3 for Denver.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
And San Diego calls time here.
They coming in with Jokic, so I come right back in with Shaq.
Some Gatorade during this timeout. It's so important that they maximize their ability to recharge during a short break like this. For San Diego, O'Neal, he's checked in for Eubanks. Saric comes in for Bagley. And it's Michael Porter in for Murray. And the switch here also for Denver. Jokic is checked in. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for San Diego was getting across in their huddle. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Jokic with a screen on Schroeder. Inside. Batten on the wing. Pass to Murray. Denver needs to get off a shot. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Saric. Saric has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's O'Neal. Count it. Good. O'Neal.
Man, Jokic fell down. Shaq made a beeline for the basket.
Buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Batten passes to Jokic. Here's Najee. Pass to Batten. Jokic with a screen on Monk. Here's Benton. Monk covers. Puts it up. Benton can't get it to go.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Here's Jokic. Monk covers. And they double up Jokic. Pass to Johnson. Murray from outside. Porter pulls it in.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And here's O'Neal, defended by Murray. Charic outside. Good ball movement here by San Diego. Outside Schroeder. Charic outside. Here's the three. Here's O'Neal. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's a 10-point San Diego lead.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Najee passes to Murray. Here's Jokic. Shots blocked.
Shaquille O'Neal dominating Jokic.
10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Pass to O'Neal. Over Jokic. And he can't bank that one in.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Schroeder passes to Porter. Outside Schroeder. Now Monk. Now here's O'Neal. Covered by Jokic. O'Neal inside. Working on Jokic. That shot is good by O'Neal.
O'Neal throwing himself around and coming away with the bucket. He is an absolute wrecking ball and a gigantic one on the glass.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Najee. Outside Murray. They need this. And here's Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got assist number 5 here tonight.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Here's Monk. Now Porter. Back to Monk. Fires from deep. Hits the three-pointer. And San Diego leads by 13.
You've got to be up on Monk all the time. I mean, even when the pass has not gotten to him yet, you need to be there before it arrives because he's ready to let it go when he catches it.
Jokic, no good.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Charic outside. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Monk. And it's Denver with a rebound. And they're on the run. Here's Schroeder. And it's rejected. And that goes out of bounds. Now keep possession for the Nuggets. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Najee. Watson comes in for Johnson. And it's Christian Brown in for Banton. Porter with it. He's against Watson. Porter's shot is off. Nuggets trail by 13. Jokic passes to Murray. Now here's Jokic. Oh, what a slam from the big man Jokic.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Brown against Monk. Pass to Schroeder. 4 on the clock. It's Monk on the wing. Lets the three fly. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. A nice shot by Watson.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
San Diego leading by 9. Outside Monk. Pass to O'Neal. Over Jokic. No good off the glass. Denver's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Brown passes to Jokic. Murray against Schroeder. Here's Watson. Here's Jokic. Oh, another miss by Jokic. And here's Schroeder outside. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He managed to knock down 1 triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Oh, he leaves no question.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside O'Neal. Now Porter. Lets it fly from 18. Yes, sir! That one goes!
Well, you must respect Porter Jr.'s scoring ability. I mean, he is terrific connecting from the mid-range.
Now Jokic. It's blocked. And they're pushing it up. Monk. Quick 2. Oh, net.
Boy, nice read by Porter Jr. that time, scanning the floor and getting his teammates involved.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Now Jokic. Fires it from 14. Ooh, it doesn't go.
Well, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. He seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
A minute 39 left to play in the fourth quarter. Schroeder with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Gordon with a steal. Brown against Monk. Now Murray. Nope. San Diego leading by 11. On the wing, Porter. Defended by Watson. Now Monk. Shot clock at 6. Jams it home!
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the home team.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
Here's Murray. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Money from 3.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Murray against Schroeder. Monk. No good from 3. So it's San Diego picking up the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like...
And so Team Diesel gets back on the schneid after dropping 2 games in a row. Nikola Jokic just never got into it, man. He just too much foul trouble.
Watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.
Man, the big Diesel just all over the place in this one, man. Total domination. Yep, neither team. Both teams bombing away from downtown. Went 25% for Denver, 29% for Team Diesel. Team Diesel's built to shoot threes, though, much like every Shaquille O'Neal. I think every Shaquille O'Neal team had three-point shooters on it. I can't think of one that it didn't. Maybe the Miami Heat in and I want to say '06, that wasn't what you would call a good three-point shooting team. But that team wasn't built around Shaq. It was built around Dwayne Wade, so it's not the same. So, but as far as teams that were built specifically around Shaq, he's always been surrounded with three-point shooters during his day. But as we see here, 78 points in the paint, 30 points off the bench for Denver, so that's a good thing for them going forward. 15 points off the bench for Team Diesel. Not what you want to see, but that I guess it didn't matter because Shaq and Michael Porter Jr. were so dominant tonight. They didn't even need anybody else. I mean, it was like Shaq and Kobe reborn out here, except Michael Porter Jr. is just not as spectacular, but he still had the same point production. It's ridiculous. But if he could play, if Michael Porter Jr. continue to play like that, and you get Shaq playing like that, it's going to be a hard team to beat for the other legends. 8 steals apiece for both teams, 9 blocks by Team Diesel, mostly by Shaq. 13 dunks, 11 dunks for them, and 15 points was the biggest lead by Team Diesel as they win this game 104-92. Let's go ahead and take a look here at the box score. Diesel with 41 points, 20 rebounds. Those are classic Shaquille O'Neal numbers. I think he did that to Philadelphia. Remember the 2001 NBA Finals against Philadelphia after they lost that game to Iverson and the Sixers? Shaq came back with a vengeance, came with that 40 and 20. That's basically he came with 40 points. I think he had 40 points, 20 rebounds, and 8 blocks in that game, and 6 assists, almost a quadruple double in that game. It looks eerily like that. It reminds me of it. But Michael Porter Jr. came up big tonight, 27 points, 11 for 19 from the field, 3 for 8 from downtown, man. He was all in, man. Woo. Jokic, though. But guys show love to Jokic, though, because he only played 22 minutes, but still was able to put up 14 points and 7. Look at that. He had 17 rebounds in 22 minutes. That's insane. That's insane. Okay, the 14 points doesn't really shock me, but 17 rebounds in 22 minutes of basketball? Dude. Dude, Shaq had 20 in 36 minutes. Dude. That is some, man, that's next level. So Jokic is a dangerous man. So they'll see them down the line. Let's go ahead and take a look here at some of the highlights. We'll start with Michael Porter Jr. first. As he played his butt off in this one. Catch and shoot. Bam. I don't know what that play was. Look at that. Nice pass. Found Monk. Boom. Dribble handoff. This is late in the fourth quarter. Turn around, reverse pivot, fade away. Looking like Kobe on that one, lightweight. Beat his man out the post. That's a steal. Outlet pass. Found his boy Murray. Keegan Murray leaking out. And boom. Weak side. Buckets. Michael Porter Jr. hurting. And now the Diesel. Look at that Shaq running the break right there. After Jokic had fell down. Finds his man right there out of the post. Another kick out. Ooh, that was a sweet pass by Shaq. Right over Jokic's head. That was that dribble handoff to Porter Jr. I like how they show assists now. Thank goodness. Because last year I was doing these series, man, they never would show the assists in the highlight package. I used to hate that, man. Like, show the total. Like, it was just so one-on-one based. You know, it's just all about how many points did you score? Like, basketball is so much bigger than somebody scoring points, man. But I digress. Let's move on and see who is up next. Let's see who's up next on the Daily View. I think Team Diesel was the only game scheduled for this day. I think so. All the other teams have played. Yep, it was just Team Diesel today for the Legends. So today is over with. We're going to move on to tomorrow. And we're going to see the Daily View for this day. And, yep, it's Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain will be taking on the Phoenix Suns out in the Valley of the Sun, led by Devin Booker. So Wilt and the boys going into the Valley of the Sun. I think this is an NBA Cup game, too, I believe. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at her. Hold on here. Just a moment. Oh, no, it's a regular game, but it will be in Phoenix. Phoenix Suns are 2-4. Chamberlain and his boys are 6-0. Let's do a quick recap of the standings right now on both conferences. We take a look out here in the Eastern Conference. Man, I tell you, look at that. The Bad Boys, 7-0. They are just shutting people down out there. It's hard to score against them. Team Chamberlain still unbeaten. Team Jordan dropped their first game against Showtime the other day. Team Kareem lost their first game against, I forget who they lost to. Let's take a quick look at who Kareem lost to their first game. I believe it was Team Dr. J. Yeah. Team Dr. J. Team J beat Team Kareem for the first time. And, yeah. And Team Larry Bird still struggling, man. They're not even a playoff pitcher. Team Larry Bird at 4-2, starting the season off hard. Remember, they lost their first 2 games of the season. You can see at the top right there. They lost to the Orlando Magic, and they lost to the Bad Boys, who completely mauled them in that game. Then they won. Then that first game to win the series, their first win of the season was a 17-point fourth quarter comeback led by Larry Bird in OKC. If you missed that one, please go check that out. And then they turn around and beat the panties off the Charlotte Hornets and the Utah Jazz and the Minnesota Timberwolves. So Team Bird's playing some good ball right now. But they're going to get tested because guess what? They got the Pacers coming up. Then they got Shaq back-to-back. So they're going to be tested here coming up soon, their next 3 games. But with that, let's go ahead and take a look here at the Western Conference. As you can see, Team Dr. J, 6-0 at the top with Team Mamba, Kobe Bryant. They just lost their last game against the Houston Rockets after they dropped it in the fourth quarter. I believe it was the fourth quarter where they dropped the game and they could not close it out. And they had the game well in hand, but give Houston credit. They made a comeback. And the Mambas dropped that game, so they're at 6-2. Team Showtime's at 5-1 as they took out Team Jordan, where Michael Jordan scored 58 points desperately because his teammates didn't play like anything. They just left Michael out there hanging. It was like one man and a bunch of kids just sitting there watching. I was like, they couldn't even get a rebound. I don't even think. Let's take, for those that may have missed it. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at that box score. For those that may have missed that game. It was a complete, look at that. Michael Jordan, that's Magic. Magic had 39 points in this game. He decided to go ahead and score, I guess. 9 rebounds and 8 assists. 5 turnovers for the Magic, man, but that nonetheless didn't matter when you got your teammates. Look at that. Derek Lively had 22 points, 12 rebounds. But check it out. Michael Jordan with 58. Zach LaVine had 16 points, but most of it came in garbage time when it really wasn't even a game anymore. I mean, he really didn't do much to help the cause. And then I think the thing that hurt the most, though, was this. Look at this stat line. Valanciunas is supposed to be your big center. He only had 5 rebounds. Your leading rebounder for the game was John Collins, and your second leading was Michael Jordan, your 2 guard. That ain't going to work, brother. As Hulk Hogan used to say, that ain't going to work for me, brother. That ain't going to work for me, brother. You can't have your 2 guard leading you and rebounding, man. You just that ain't going to work for me, brother. No chance. So Team Jordan got some questions to be asked themselves. They go forward here with this season because if they can't, the importance of this is if you couldn't rebound with Team Showtime, and Showtime isn't even an animalistic rebounding team. What's going to happen when you play guys like Wilt's team? What's going to happen when you play Shaq's team, Olajuwon's team, Kareem's team? To say nothing of the other centers of the modern era, though. They got some problems over there. But with that being said, guys, that's a quick recap of how the season is going thus far. Let me go ahead and get this thing set up for you guys for the next matchup so you guys can look forward to it. Globetrotters taking on the Suns. Actually, we got a full slate of games to this day. We got Globetrotters with Wilt. After that, it'll be Magic going to playing on Cleveland. Mavericks and Team Jordan, that'll be a good one. Then you got the Pacers and Team Bird, of course. Clippers playing against the Dream. Remember, Hakeem's been playing hurt for this entire season to begin it. Then you got Team Kareem going in Orlando to play the Magic. Then Team Dr. J plays Trailblazers. And then the Bad Boys will be playing the Sixers. That will be interesting. Team Bad Boy playing against the Sixers and with Joel Embiid out there. And then the Mambas going to play Utah. So that's today's slate of games for today. But the first one on the map will be this one. And we will have that one coming for you guys in the next 30 minutes, I want to say, maybe an hour. I don't know. I got some things to do, but I'll get that one going for you guys shortly before the end of the day. I hope you guys are enjoying the content, and I will see you guys next time as the NBA Legends of the Modern Era series continues here on Rexington Strong Style Sports. We are just underway in the season, but it feels like we've come so far. But, man, I'm telling you, we're seeing some performances and some shocking things. And I don't know what's going to happen here, man. I'll tell you one thing. Come on, my Luke, you're in, and Royce O'Neal, get ready. Because the Dipper's coming to Phoenix. And trust me, he ain't going to be a gentleman at all. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.